Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, April 1st, April Fool's Day. And I didn't get tricked not one time. Hopefully you guys didn't either. Um, alright, so I'm gonna talk about General Hospital and trying to be quicker now, so we'll see how it goes. If you guys didn't see my update or have any engagement with me yesterday, knowing that I have to change my channel format. I'm gonna talk about it the rest of this week. Then after that, I'll kind of just assume everyone knows. But I recently changed profession. I got a new job. Where my hours will be. I'll be working a different shift, and I just won't have the time to be able to watch the shows and do the daily reviews. It's just not enough hours in the day. By the time I get home from work, spend time with my kids, make dinner, watch both General Hospital and Beyond the Gates, and still do like an in-depth review and then live stream. I just can't, and it sucks because I'm gonna miss it, but I still want to. Uh, I'll live stream at least once a week, hopefully on the weekends, and do the reviews. Just make them a little quicker, probably a lot quicker. No more like 30 minutes, unless I be rambling. But I'm gonna try to control myself, and I just hope you guys understand. And so far, I've gotten nothing but positive feedback, so I appreciate that so much. Thank you for everyone for understanding and hanging in there with me, and it really means a lot. So today on General Hospital was a special episode. It was to celebrate 62 years of General Hospital, as well 62 years of General Hospital the show, but 62 years of General Hospital as the fictitious hospital. Um, before I start, but I'm gonna start off with a complaint. I didn't like it. Maybe I would have liked it if it wasn't for where we left off the story yesterday. So I get you having like a standalone episode that's like out of the context of the rest of the show. I get that. I get that that's what this was, but it didn't work with it being located at the hospital, because the story left off with a lot of tragedy at the hospital, and for them to be at the same hospital today, like I don't know whether it's got to be a new day, right? Because Sonny, last time we saw Sonny, he was on a plane back. So you're telling me this is the day after last time we saw Alexis. She was there at the hospital with Christina and Molly. Rick was in the hospital. Elizabeth's at the hospital. We have all these scenes at the hospital today, and nobody says anything about that. You mean Maxie talking to Deanna and Amy about how important the nurses were, and they don't talk about the fact that their head nurse is in the hospital right now? What are we doing? And like, maybe you could explain it away if tomorrow when they pick back up the story, it's been like a week, and then it's like, oh well, maybe that's why. But then why would we fast forward a fucking week, right? It's just it annoyed me very much, if you can't tell. So I just want to get that off my chest now, so maybe I can be nicer. um so we Guys, remember, I'm doing this different now, so I'm not going scene by scene for everything. I'm just gonna hit bullet points of things that interested me and give you guys my opinion. I'm sorry. So we have Laura and Sonny. I rolled my eyes. I guess it could have been sweet or whatever. We found out Sonny is the mysterious donor who put up the money for the new cardiac wing, um, named after Monica. Monica couldn't be there. We know why Monica couldn't be there. So Sonny's donating all this money for a cardiac wing in Monica's honor, but not putting his name on it because he killed her son. If only there was a patient with heart problems that could maybe be saved there. Oh wait, Sonny has a heart condition. GH, stop it. Stop it. We have Alexis and Curtis. They had a meeting. I like it when they get together and have their meetings. I like the ongoing storyline that presents, where they're both still addicts. You're always an addict, so the fact that they go to meetings. I miss Finn a little bit. Woo. I never thought I would say I miss Finn. That's crazy. I gotta process that shit. That was not in my notes. I just said that shit. Wow, I miss Finn. I did like Finn when he was with Hayden. That's when I liked Finn. When Hayden came back with Violet, and for like 5 minutes it seemed like they was going to be a beautiful little family, and then Anna came home, and then they tricked Hayden into running away to keep Violet safe, never to be seen or heard of from again. We got to see Tori and Portia. Like, my daughter was in the kitchen She was doing something in the kitchen. I was in the living room watching. I said, "Oh, Terry," and my daughter's like, "It's not even Pride Month." I said, "I know. That's crazy." And all that tells me is that like all the people they had on today, Deanna, Amy, Lucy, Terry, I think they probably filmed this episode during the same time period they filmed the Nurses Ball. So they had Terry on set for a couple of days, had Amy, Deanna on set a couple of days. I feel like they probably already filmed that, especially knowing it's going to be in May. Lucy does convince Sidwell to donate, but he says he has to underwrite the whole thing. I wish I had an opinion. I would say I don't like the Nurses Ball being tainted by a criminal, but Sonny been giving money, so fine. At first I thought that maybe this special episode, was going to take the place of the Nurses Ball, and something was going to go wrong, and there wouldn't be a Nurses Ball, and maybe that still would be the case. But yeah, I'm not sure. I liked every scene that we have with people next to the wall, the memorial wall, and got to see the pictures. I appreciated. I was like, Britt, Jackie, Bobby, Alan, and there was a couple of other people. And some people, like those characters, I have an actual emotional connection to because I remember them. I was there for their storylines. Some of them I just know from like knowing GH history. Like I know Jessie Brewer. Nurse Jessie Brewer was like the first head nurse. But I didn't really know her that well. But we saw Steve Hardy's picture. I watched this on YouTube, so there's probably pictures that you guys saw that I didn't see because of those weird angles on YouTube. But I couldn't wait for Hulu. Yeah, I was gonna say Maxie with the gift bags, but I already mentioned that. My biggest takeaway was that is like, how are we sitting here talking about the nurses and not talking about Elizabeth, who was just in a car accident yesterday? I always enjoy Stella and Tracy's scenes together. They're cute. I was wrong. I thought that this whole Quartermaine Crypt storyline was going to lead to Monica having a heart attack or something and dying. And that was how we were going to explain Monica's passing. When they said Monica couldn't make it, I was like, oh, when they get home, she's going to be dead. But it doesn't look like they're going to do it that way. And I'm glad, because whatever her exit storyline is going to be, it needs to be honorable. Terry and Portia talking about Monica, it was sweet, and I get the point, but I don't know if they was ever in a scene together. So Curtis was talking to Laura, and Laura had asked about Portia, and Curtis said something to the effect of, I think she's low-key worried or low-key upset or low-key something. And I was like, low-key something? What is this, Beyond the Gates? We saying low-key now? All right, Donnell. I feel like Donnell definitely threw that into the script and was not written, because low-key, all right. That's ridiculous. I appreciated the scene between Laura and Alexis. Once again, Laura's sorry for Sam being gone, and Alexis is telling her that she doesn't have to be, that Sam chose to donate, and Sam did not die because she donated, but that's why she was in the hospital. So I'm holding it against Lulu. So they don't have to. Family doesn't have to. I will do that for them, but I hold everything against Lulu, to be honest. You saw Sonny and Carly in the chapel. They make me nervous when they be putting them in these scenes together, being all like friendly lately. I'd rather them be friendly than enemies, but I think we're safe. I'm not prepared for a Carly and Sonny reunion. I always love them together, but after the shit with Nixon Falls and Nina, like they is too old for that shit. Like they have moved past those type of problems. And I think Sonny would have to like do so much work to like earn Carly back. And I don't see Sonny doing all that. Like he can't just take her to the island. He can't just buy her flowers. He would have to like crawl on broken glass and like beg and plead every day. Get Carly tattooed on his forehead. I was wrong on his chest. Like so much I would need him to do for Carly to forgive him. And I don't see Sonny doing that. And I don't think either Maurice Benard nor Laura Wright actually wants them together. So. But I get nervous when they be together, all friendly, because they do have such good chemistry. And I don't know. Let's keep it a friendship. Let's keep it as co-parenting, please. About Anna when she saw Sonny and gave Sonny a kiss on Robin's behalf. Again, I was thinking about yesterday's episode. It was like, oh, you just talked to Robin? Did you talk about her daughter's arrest record? I feel like there is a better way they could have arranged these episodes, a better way to have placed them. But that's all I got. I feel like it is quick because this is a lot shorter than what I normally do. But again, it was a weird kind of isolated episode as part of it, and then part of it is that I have to make shorter videos. So thank you for everyone who's watching. I appreciate your support. Thank you for sticking with me. I'm sorry things are changing, but it's ultimately a positive thing for my life. So I appreciate you. My family appreciates your support. All right, I'm going to do my Beyond the Gates video now. Oop, what was that? Live long and prosper. My fingers didn't want to work, right? I was like, what?